Today we're going to run through a better way to do giveaways and competitions using sweepstakes. Just one successful sweepstake can help you to grow your social media following, collect thousands of leads, test a new product idea, and really build traction for your brand. So today we're doing a tutorial on setting up a giveaway using sweepstakes, using the specific platform of UpViral, and I'm going to walk you through the exact process so that you can do this too for your brand. If you're new here, my name is Emily and I help e-commerce owners elevate their brand using email marketing. So let's get started. So what is a sweepstake? Well, a sweepstake is the process of running a promotion where people have to enter in order to win a prize or a certain number of prizes. Generally, people then have to take certain actions and refer friends in order to increase their chances of winning. Now, these actions are what make a sweepstake so powerful. Specifically, this thing of referring friends is what allows you to get that kind of viral impact and get a ton of new people aware of your brand and signing up to your email list. So what do you need to run a successful sweepstake? Here's a checklist that I want you to think about. So firstly, you're going to need a prize. You need an awesome giveaway that will incentivize people to sign up. Now, you do want to make sure that your prize is relevant to your brand and to your target audience so that you attract qualified leads to sign up to your email list. If you make the prize too general and generic, you're probably going to end up with a ton of random people who aren't very relevant to you signing up, and then these people are less likely to turn into paying customers. So you want to make sure that you have a prize that's going to attract qualified leads. Secondly, you might want some smaller prizes or incentives to sweeten the deal. Thirdly, you're going to need a core audience, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a big audience. It's just some people that you can send this initial giveaway to that will start the process of referring friends and create that kind of viral impact. So this can be your social media following, it could be your email list, and of course you can also drive cold traffic to this landing page using paid ads. Fourthly, as you probably know, we're going to need a landing page. So this landing page is a clear sign-up page where people enter the giveaway in order to win some awesome prize. Then what we need is a sharing page. So once people have signed up, they're then taken to a page that encourages them to take specific actions and to refer friends in order to increase their chances of winning this big prize. We're going to need email automations that notify people once they've signed up, and also emails that go out to keep encouraging people to refer friends. Then we're going to need a software that pulls this all together. There are a lot of different platforms out there that you can use. I'm going to be walking you through using a software called UpViral, which I've used a number of times, and it really works in pulling everything that you need for a successful sweepstake together. And it has some amazing templates that just make it a lot quicker and a lot easier to do. And lastly, you will need a clear timeline. So your start date, your end date, and then a clear date on when you're going to announce the winner. Now, before we head to UpViral and start walking you through this setup tutorial, I just want you to think about what your specific goal is for the campaign that you want to run, because the goal that you have is going to inform the actions that you want people to take. So maybe you want to increase your social media following, maybe you want to increase your social media engagement, maybe you want to increase engagement on your blog or on YouTube. Perhaps if this is about growing your email list, maybe it's launching a new product, or maybe you want to collect feedback from customers. So think about that and keep that in mind as we move through this tutorial. So let's head across to UpViral and I'll walk you through the process. So now as we get started in UpViral, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to set some parameters for the competition that we want to run. So the goal here is that we want to grow an email list prior to the launch of a new product. Our audience is women aged 25 to 40. The prize is to win one of 10 natural hormone balancing supplement bundles. The incentive, the additional sweeten the deal incentives, is going to be that people can get 10% off our current products. And our timeline is that we're going to run this competition for 3 weeks. So I'm going to run you through how I would set this up in UpViral.
So here we are on the UpViral website. You can have a read through around everything they offer. I've used this for a number of different brands and I really like how they pull everything together. So I'm going to show you how this works. So what you would do is you would get started, and they offer a 14-day free trial, and generally the starter pack is good enough. So I would get started with that. So go through the sign up process and then I will meet you back in the main dashboard. So here in this test dashboard, what you're going to do is come over here to create a new campaign. So what I would always suggest going with is the campaign templates, because this just speeds up the process and they've got a lot of the stuff set up for you already. It's just a matter of tweaking things here and there. So this really helps. So we're going to click that. So based on your brand and based on your goals, you're going to choose a template that works for you. So as you know, we set up the parameters of the giveaway, this like test giveaway that I'm going to be doing. So if you remember correctly, the parameters that we set up for the campaign, this test campaign that I want to show to you guys, are that we are giving away a bunch of hormone balancing supplement bundles and that our goal is to grow our email list. So the template that I think works best here is this beauty product campaign. So if you have a look at the case study, you can see the kind of key characteristics of this campaign. So participants can win the product itself as the campaign's grand prize. Perfect. High quality leads are attracted by giving away the product as a grand prize. Perfect. So let's go ahead and use this template. UpViral basically walks you through step by step how to set this up. So it's really simple and really easy, and we're going to go through these steps together. So firstly, they just have a brief overview showing you how UpViral works. Essentially, one of your followers, one of your email list members or subscribers, they will click the link and visit the opt-in page for your campaign. Then they sign up. On the share page, they are then motivated to share the campaign with their friends. So this is what creates that kind of viral impact. It has a kind of compounding effect, because obviously if one person is sharing with 3 friends, those 3 friends are sharing with 3 more friends each, those new 3 friends are sharing with 3 more friends each, it compounds very quickly. So that's why this is such a cool tool. Okay, so next we're going to go and set up our rewards. So here they have the grand prize set up, so we can basically just come in and edit what we need. So grand prize winner details. I'm happy to leave this to be set to manual selection for the winner. You are welcome to do most points win. That probably works really well with this kind of campaign as well. The only reason that I would do manual is that it just allows you a little bit more control over the timing and the selection. Okay, campaign close date. Obviously, you're going to select your campaign close date. And then the grand prize name. The grand prize is one of 10 natural hormone balancing supplement bundles. And you can play around with this wording here to make it even more compelling. So I'm going to update that. And then, I said that we can, if we want, include some additional incentives that kind of sweeten the deal. So what we are going to do is add an additional incentive that will give people 10% off another one of our products. So what I would do here is go to coupon code as the incentive type and make it a multi-use coupon. And then what you would do is go and create the coupon in the back end of your Shopify account or your WooCommerce account. Copy that coupon across, make sure that people can only use it once, like one use per customer, and copy across the name of that coupon here, and it will automatically be populated. Then the second thing that you can do is set the number of points that are needed to unlock this coupon. So what I'm going to do for now is set that to 30. So people get automatically 15 points for every 1 friend that they refer. So this means that they would need to refer 2 friends in order to activate this coupon. And then what we're going to do is add the incentive name, and that is going to be 10% of our award-winning product. Okay, and save that. So if you have additional incentives that you want to add, you can add them here. There's no limit to the number of incentives, discounts. Perhaps you have an ebook or some kind of lead magnet to value add, a PDF. So that could also be part of your incentive, and you can add that in here as a file to download. Next step, we go to sharing. So here, this is pretty simple. This is basically just assigning points to different actions that people take, specifically around how they refer friends. So I generally leave this as is. So everyone gets 5 points for sharing with friends via Facebook or any other social media platform. If you prefer one platform over another, then obviously you're going to want to increase that incentive by increasing the number of points. So let's say you really want to grow Facebook and you're focusing on that. We want obviously more sharing and more engagement around Facebook or in Facebook. So we could increase that to 10 points. But generally, like I said, we leave this as is. Then we come across to the shared message. And this is what people will see when their friends refer them this giveaway. So as you can see on the right here, we have a preview of the message. So in Facebook, this is what it would look like when someone clicks share on Facebook. So what you want to do is go into Canva and upload a nice image like this. This is a great reference point. So have the clear product bundle on the right, the brand name, the grand prize, and then a call to action like win, sign up now, that kind of thing. And then you can change the post title and the post subtitle too. You can also edit it for Twitter and Telegram. Then lastly, we get to points and sign up. So we have our starting points. So this is the points that people get when they first sign up just on their own. And then we have the referral sign up. So when someone refers a friend and that friend then signs up, they will earn a certain number of points. Again, I leave this as is. You can think a little bit more about how you want to do this, but I generally keep it quite simple and leave it as it is. So we're going to save that. And next we're going to move across to actions. So here we can build our own custom actions, and this is obviously a really valuable part of UpViral and of sweepstakes in general. The custom actions that you choose are going to depend on the goal that you've set for yourself. So if you're wanting to increase engagement on YouTube or on a blog, obviously you can say, let's say, go comment on this blog. So we could say, comment on blog. You would add the link of the blog here. You would assign some points for completion. So let's say 10 points. And then you can edit the design of this button too. So let's change it to black and obviously change that icon away from Twitter. Let's do that. So this is how it would appear on the share page. Or what I would always include is like a follow us on Instagram link. So follow us on Instagram, you put your Instagram link here, and then you can edit the button so it looks kind of in line with Instagram branding. So you can find an Instagram icon. So this is what that would look like here. So you would go through and set up your custom actions. Maybe you want people to follow you or subscribe on YouTube, follow you on Instagram, follow you on TikTok, comment on your blog, whatever you want them to do, you can make them do that from here. So you can go through and set up all your own custom actions here, and then you'd come through and save. Now we get to the fun part, which is designing the pages. So this is very simple. They've kind of set it up all for you already. We're going to be designing the landing page. This is the main thing, the opt-in page, where we kind of highlight the giveaway. And then we also have the share page. So let us come to here and click edit template. So as you can see, they've got everything laid out for you already, and you're welcome to add blocks. Well, how you do that is by taking the blocks in the column on the left and you drag them across. So if you want to include a video, you would drag and drop it, and then you would come and add your video URL in the right. So if you've worked with Shopify or any kind of drag and drop builder, this is the same thing. It's super simple and you don't need to be any kind of techie to be able to do this. So here you can play around with what you want to change. Obviously you would need to change the copy, change the logo, you can add in elements, change fonts in line and colors in line with your brand guidelines. What I sometimes like to add is like USPs. So if your product is clean or natural or organic or sustainable, to have those along the bottom here, and then just have nice images and perhaps some more testimonials. And what you always want to do is just check what it looks like on mobile too. But the great thing about this template is that they've designed it so that it is mobile optimized too. So there's not too much work on your part. So when you're done playing around with this and you're happy, we're going to click save, and then we're going to come across to the share page and click edit template. So here they have it set up that it pulls in some personal data. So while you already have a certain number of points, share now to boost your chances of winning by multiple times. So I would keep that total points personalization in there, but you can also make this a little bit more appealing. So depending on the additional incentives you have or the grand prize or however you've set this up, you can say share now to access your 30% discount or share now to get some more goodies, that kind of thing. Again, this is very simple, so it's just about dragging and dropping and changing, but I think keep it clean and keep it simple. You want people to take certain actions, so make sure that each of these pages is centered around those actions that you want people to take. So when you're done with this, you're going to come and click save. Then let's head to the next step, which is communication. So while your campaign is running, you can manage email communication with your signups via UpViral, which is a really cool thing because you don't need to set up any integrations or automations. It all runs within the platform. So these are the emails that you need to think about. So the first email is the email right after someone registers. So you can come in here and click edit, and let's see how it's set up. So congratulations name, and thank you for signing up to our campaign. You have a total number of points. Share now to boost your chances of winning. And then we have a bit more information about the incentive. So get an extra 5 points for every share on every platform and an extra 15 points each time one of your friends enters. So here you need to obviously edit this in line with your campaign. And if you're doing this kind of giveaway campaign, I would make it very clear that more points equals more entries equals increasing the chances of you winning this big prize. Then we have the email that goes out after someone's referred friend signs up. So this is saying, great news, someone just signed up to your campaign through your referral link. You have X number of points. Keep sharing with friends. So this is cool, but I think what we would want to do is pause notifications after, let's say, 3 emails. We don't want to annoy people too much. And you go through these, obviously adapt to your brand guidelines, your tone of voice, your fonts. You can add some images as well, and make sure that if you have any additional incentives that you are referencing or linking to them in the correct way. So those are the 2 main emails we want to focus on. And then in this tab here, we want to click across to reward emails. So these are the emails that go out based on your incentives that you have set up. So as you can see, it's pulled through this 10% off award-winning product incentive that I set up right in the beginning. So we can edit this email. You've just unlocked the reward. Here's your coupon code, so it pulls that in automatically. And then you have this number of points left to unlock the next reward. Obviously, if there is not an additional reward, take this part out of the email. And again, you can still encourage people that more points equals more entries, depending on how you've set up your campaign. And then lastly, what you want to do here is set up your email sender. So this is the name that people see pop up in their inbox when they receive emails through UpViral. So what I would do is type however you do it in your main email marketing platform, but maybe it's the founder at brand, I don't know, David at brand name. You know how this goes. And then you need to add an organization address too, and then you would save that. Lastly, we have some advanced settings, which I don't think are even relevant to really getting this going properly. But if you have an email marketing software, I would look at integrating that with UpViral, because it will automatically pull through signups into your email marketing software. So as you can see, you can add an autoresponder. So here you would add a new autoresponder, and unfortunately you are limited to the integrations that they have currently set up. But if you are working with MailChimp or Klaviyo or OmniSend or any of those, it will be easy enough to set up. So you would just follow the process after you have selected what you need. Some additional things that you can do is add tracking code to your page header code. So if you've got Google Analytics set up, I would go and copy your tracking code and paste that in the lead capture page header code and the social share page header as well. The last thing that I would do is come across here to UTM tracking. So this is quite a useful thing to do because it helps you to understand where your traffic has been coming from and what your most successful channel is in relation to this campaign. Let's say you know that you're going to send out this campaign to your email list and to your Instagram community. So the first one would be your email list. So we're going to select the source and add a custom source that is email. So that is fine, and we would name our campaign. So we're going to save this. And now, as you see here, what has popped up is a unique UTM link. If I'm sending out this campaign via email, I'm only going to use this link so that I can track how successful that email campaign was in bringing people to the landing page. Then what you will do for every other link that you need is repeat that same process. So the next one we're going to do is Instagram. So again, we'll set up custom name Instagram. We've got the campaign type. I would click edit. And as you can see here, this link has changed. So I would copy link. So what I would do is share this Instagram link with whoever's managing your Instagram account and just tell them that if they are promoting this campaign in any way through Instagram, they need to be using this link only.